it backwards. Now hold it right there. Stop that back here. Okay, ready, go. So done is what you do, right?
Yeah, I was driving across that.
They probably made, yeah, she was like,
They probably made
I'll take a photo.
It's just like twist.
Yeah. Then we go with no hesitation. Yeah, they use it for like, so they're like
This one's bad. I think it's better. It's got as much action.
No wonder she should it off.
We didn't play much in the second half. That's the funniest thing I want to
Before she failed them, she said, I did not say that you thought it all the bars in there.
Let's show me that. Just show me laying here today. They put that on there. Isn't Dustin's one? Dustin's highlight thing on there. Yeah, that ain't
Anybody. Now, Jerry, go get your food.
Get me off of that thing. Camera shot. All the people.
But go get your food. I'll film you while you get your food. Film him while he's eating. Yeah, see how he likes it.
Let us film you watch.
Put him on the other end. Don't run the battery down like Dusty did. Here to the prom and made some the first hour or two, and then for the end, the battery went
Coach Tracy said, you need to probably get it in. Terrible. I said, oh, hey. It was. Brother Darnell.
See, no, he knows how to smile. Yeah. That's the first thing he does is grin and wave at that camera.
We're about ready to begin from heavier attention for just a moment. There's a Wyatt Mercury from this end of the lunchroom, had a tag on that says Mike and Jason. If that rings a bell, would you please move to block the lunchroom where my student needs to go out? So that is our Wyatt Mercury. Also, while I'm on that, I've got in trouble and I need a little help. Not going home and have my wife find this in my pocket, a set of car keys that's got Betty Blue on it. I couldn't explain it. Whoever it belongs to, I'd like to give back to you. There we go. Thank you. I think we're about ready to get started on the business today. And I please thank you much for working for preparing the food for us today. And food world are providing the plate that we ate from. So we're going to get right into the show. And first actor on the docket, Coach Chris Carmen, the football award.
Okay, real quick, what we're going to try to do is, and I'm going to speak on behalf of all the coaches, I'd like to leave somebody out and thank everybody that was a part of our program this year and part of the program is still going on. Y'all bear with me real quick. First of all, of course, I need to thank Mr. Cash, Coach Bobo, and the administration for Rossville High School for their support through our athletic program. I know most of y'all know what a good job they do, and it makes our job as coaches a whole lot easier when we know the kind of support that we've got from the administration. Also, Miss Molinax and Miss Word up in the office. Those ladies do a good job, and they keep us coaches straight. Our bus drivers, Mr. and Miss Peppers. Also, the Booster Club President, Randy Bruce. The media people, Shannon Allen, Jeff Allen, Gary Coker, John Chumley, John and Russ Photography. We appreciate all that they do for our program. Football-wise, Doug Williams, he does the film for us, does a great job. Jerry Darnell, filming. Mike Bobo, Mark Stevens does the announcing for us on Friday nights, and Rick plays the following week. I know that most of y'all get out and get to see that on Tuesdays, and I think it's on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and I appreciate what they do for our program. Also, the physicians that help us, Northeast Orthopedics out of Gadsden. Dr. Switched out that sees a lot of our athletes. Him and Gary Carlisle down there, they do a great job with us. We can call them in a day's notice and get a kid down there for them to check out. Also, Miss Laura Clark from Boaz and Ivor Rehab. She comes by once a week, checks on the athletes, and plus we have her on Friday nights at the ball games. And it's a tremendous, she does a tremendous job for our kids. Also, I need to thank Miss Cobbin, Miss Penny Cobbin, the cheerleaders for their support. And probably the most important thing I need to thank is you as parents for your support and for what you, basically how you raise your kids. It makes our job as coaches and teachers a whole lot easier when we have a group of athletes and kids like we've had this year. And you should be commended. And I appreciate the job that you do, and I appreciate the job that y'all do supporting the athletic program. Me personally, I need to take time to thank my coaches, Coach Bice, Coach Greason, Coach Bobo, and Coach Hogan for their support. They make my job a whole lot easier. When you got good assistant coaches, it makes the head coach look good. And trust me, they do 90% of the coaching. I just stand back and holler. They do most of the job, and they deserve most of the credit. Also, I need to take time to thank their wives, because I take them away from them a lot, and they spend a lot of hours up here, and I appreciate them and their family. And last but not least, I need to thank my wife. She puts up with me. That's the main thing. All right, this time we're going to get the guys up here, and we're going to start with the managers. Last year, Kel Cobb. We probably got as many managers we got football players, but we need them. Bart Rogers. Zach Peak. Blaine Rayleigh. And last but not least, probably the most important guy of this football team. That keeps me straight, coaches straight, players straight, keeps everything organized. John Bonhoeffer. Okay, next we'll introduce the freshman, Josh Sampson. DJ Henderson. Brad Hogan. Robbie Coates. Okay, sophomore class, Zach Wallace. Richard Bruce. BJ Butler. HD Nash. Will Rogers. Michael Banks. Jeremy Bright. Stephen Moreland. Brad Bruce. All right, junior class, Richie Andrews. Blake Rayleigh. Jamie Hall. Luke Peak. Patrick Cagle. Marty Hicks. Tex Martin. Jason Johnson. Derek Rogers. Cody Sampson. Todd Hart. Okay, before I introduce the seniors, I feel like there's a few things that they deserve to be told about them, and there's a few things that I feel obligated to tell. First of all, there's certain groups of kids that coaches have a tendency to remember. Of course, you're always going to remember the first team that you were ever the head coach of. And secondly, you're always going to remember what is called really your first class. And this group of seniors is my first class. They were 10th graders when I got here, and they've been with me and put up with me for 3 years. I knew when I came how good they were, and I knew how good they were going to be. To tell you, or try to find the words to tell you what they mean to me, you know, I can't come up with it. It's been the same bunch since the first day I got here, and 14 have stayed together all the way to the end, and that says a lot. Because along the way, in 3 years, you have a tendency to lose some kids for various reasons. But this bunch has stayed together, and they had a common goal, and the accomplishments that they made, when you sit down and look at it on the paper, it's amazing. They won 27 ball games in 3 years. And in the last 2 years, they lost 4 ball games by a total of 25 points. They won 3 consecutive area championships. And they'll always be special to me. Our seniors, Corey Templeton, Jamie Gaines, Jason Blank, Justin Bowler, Bo Watkins, Jason Cash, Dusty Darnell, Harley Well, George Scott, Mark Johnson, Corey Dalrymple, Josh Wallace, Dustin Powell, David Bowman, Mikey Wade. Okay, real quickly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to call out these guys that won awards as far as all area and all county. And what they'll do is they'll stand up, and that way we'll save your applause because everybody gets standing up. All area team, Dustin Powell split in, David Bowman tight end, Jason Cash, Justin Bowling, Joey Scott, all offensive linemen. Todd Harper was the kicker. On the defense, we had Harley Webb, Patrick Cagle, Mark Johnson, and Corey Dalrymple. The second team was Josh Wallace, quarterback, Tex Martin, outside linebacker, Richie Andrews, defensive end, and Luke Peake, center. That was the all-area team. Also, the most valuable offensive player of the year in the area was Mikey Wade, and the most valuable defensive player of the year in the area was Dusty Darnell. Give those a hand, please.
I forgot to say this, those of you who get special awards, other than just the certificates everybody gets, if you get a special award, leave here with your award and go around Mr. Chumley and meet you all there in the corner and get your picture made now.
All right, the all-county team across Mikey Wade, running back, David Bowman, tight end, Justin Boland, lineman, Jason Cash, lineman, Todd Harper, kicker. On the defensive, we had Corey Dalrymple, linebacker, Mark Johnson, linebacker, and Dusty Darnell, defensive tackle. The second team, Harley Webb, defensive tackle, Tex Martin, outside linebacker, Patrick Cragle, defensive end, Dustin Powell, split end, and Josh Wallace, cornerback. That's your all-county. All right, the last awards I've got. We got about 5 categories here that we give flags to. And guys, when y'all get these flags, you just walk around and get your picture. First of all, the most improved player of the year. And guys, if y'all played the year before last and last year, y'all would definitely agree with this award. The guy has a lot of heart, done a great job for us both on offense and defense. The 1996 Most Improved Player of the Year, Dustin Powell. All right, our next award is really a combination of two. We as coaches got together and decided to come up with a new award this year. We're going to call it the Lion Award. And what it represents is the guy that has the so-called biggest heart, most enthusiastic, loves the game of football. And the guy that won this award also happened to be our Defensive Player of the Year award. A great individual, Dusty Darnell. Okay, our next award also has a combination. We have the Offensive Player of the Year and also one of the team captains. As far as I know, this guy has broke the career rushing yardage here across. There's a couple of guys that's close to him. And there's been a couple of guys that's rushed for more yards in 1 year, but not over a career. The 1996 Offensive Player of the Year and one of the team captains, Mikey Wade. Okay, our last award, as you know, we select, or the players do, 2 team captains off of each team. And the other team captain from 1996, great kid. Tremendous kid, tremendous athlete, hard worker, very dedicated, David Bowman. All right, we have one more award, but the guy's not here. It was the Hustle Award, and I want y'all to be aware of it. We went to Mark Johnson. Thank y'all.
Danielle Freeman. Holly Gilbreth, Jody Gray, Jennifer Stevens, Whitney White, Heather Wiggins, and Jessica Taylor. And I think all of these girls are 10th graders except for Jessica. She's a 9th grader. And this year they had a 12 and 3 season records, which I thought was great. And so we're really expecting a lot from them next year. Let's give them all a big hand. Stacey Brannon, Amber Cole, Ashley Herndon, Devin Molinax, Heather Parker, Monica Pierce. April Plunkett. Kara Smith. And Jeannie Burke. Okay, these girls had a season record of 20-3. We were runner-up in the area tournament and runner-up in the sub-state, which meant we were in the top 16 teams in the state. So next year we're expected to go to the state tournament. Give it a big hand. Okay, this year the members of the volleyball team voted on the most improved player award, and this year this award goes to April Plunkett. Also, the team voted on 2 permanent team captains, and one of these was Heather Parker. Okay, and last, well, I'll just read what all this girl received this year. She was voted as team captain, Hustle Award, all area, and most valuable player, Kara Smith. Okay, I want to start by saying a special thank you to Patsy Townsend and Karen Hoagland, and also Kara Hoagland, who choreographed our routine when we went to state competition. We received 4th place in the state at the state competition, which we thought we should have got second, but anyway. We just recognize our children this year. Jeannie Burke, Andy Fraser, Michelle Raj, Heather Townsend, Christy Halcom, Amber Dobbins, Brandy Duckett, Tara Harris. I'm going to be honest, at the beginning of the year I wasn't very optimistic at what kind of season we were going to have. We had 7 new girls, and a lot of them had never been a cheerleader, or several hadn't. But these girls displayed a character that they should be proud of, and their parents should be proud of, and I'm very proud of. When we went to camp this year, they were recognized by receiving the Leadership Award, and it was like 25 other squads chose them as the most dedicated, best leaders, and the squad they would like to be like. So I'm very proud of them for that. And they also won the camp dance again this year. I think these 9 girls have left a very positive impact on my life, and I think together that we have developed a friendship and some memories that we can keep for a long time. I just want to say thank you. The girls also selected 3 awards, or voted on these awards, and the award for most spirited cheerleader is Andy Fraser. And the most dedicated cheerleader is Brandy Duckett. That's after girls. And best all-around cheerleader this year was Tara Harris.
First, I'm not Tracy Hogan. He's my assistant right here. I'll let him help me a little bit, and he wanted me to go ahead and do a few of the acknowledgements. Several people I'd like to thank. First of all, Mr. Caston and Coach Bobo for the help and support they've been. The Andy Bruce Athletic Club, they worked concession stand, did a good job. They never have to worry about that. For the faculty that have always supported and doing things, support personnel. Ms. Cobbin and cheerleaders are always there. You could always count on them. Her, Patsy Townsend, or they'd send somebody. You never know, but they'd be there. Somebody would. Shannon Allen and all the other media that have really helped us. John and Russ, photographer, especially the parents that have really backed and supported us. I want to thank them. And I'd like to thank my assistant, Coach Huggin. He's been a big help to me since I took over the big team. And there's one person I'd especially like for him to stand and give him a hand. That's Mike Bonholzer. He done our film, did an outstanding job. Mike, let's give him a big hand. I'd like to say just a word about our B team. We had a good year. The Lord blessed us with a good year, and we had a 15-8 record, won the Sun Mountain Tournament, the county tournament, and I believe if it had a little coaching, they could have really had a good year. But we had a good year anyway, and I'll give out the awards to the B team at this time. Dustin Bowe, Byron Friggs, Alex Whitmore, Randy Vinsky, Wesley Dobbins, Blake Rayleigh, Dusty Plunkett, B.J. Butler. Did y'all get out all these invitations? Y'all think are there? Somebody missed one? Jeremy Wright, Daniel Sullivan. This is the way we had practice. We just didn't have to learn it. Show up and be there. Todd White, Jeremy Cobbin. I made him come. They're all his basketball. Cody Sampson. Brent Rhodes. I tell y'all this on Brent, he's not here, but it's about right. We played in the finals, I believe it was a county tournament, got up our show, and he wasn't there. We had no bookkeeper. He'd gone deer hunting on Friday, forgot to tell anybody, so he didn't get back to that. But anyway, we got somebody else. And our manager, Blaine Rayleigh. Now for our varsity basketball players, David Bowman, Josh Wallace, Todd Harper, Tex Martin, Derek Rogers, Justin Roode, Brad Bruce,
really tough.
Pete Davidson. Zach Wallace. Brad Hogan. Matthew Warner. And our manager, Kevin Lee. Statistician, Trent Wilkes. And our chaplain, Ramsey Prince.
As far as the A team this season, finished with a record of 18-6. Won the area championship again. We're better at the end of the year than we were at the first of the year, which is the main objective you come out in every ball team that you have is to be better at the end of the year than you were at the first of the year. And we were that. It's a credit to the type young men that we had on our team. This basketball team had there was something that I've never been involved with or seen before, and that shows what kind of young men that we had on the basketball team. Somewhere during the season, I guess prior to the midway point, they started having, I guess, prayer sessions or witness sessions or you know, I don't know exactly what we call it, but they would meet in the dressing room prior to the game and lock the door and keep the coaches out. I guess they were praying for us. But it was something unique that I haven't seen done before. And it was done prior to a game, and it was done every game. It just wasn't a one-game thing, and it wasn't a one-time thing. It was something they decided to do on their own. I didn't have anything to do with it. Didn't know exactly how to handle it. Sometimes before the games, I wouldn't even have time to go in, go over game plan or anything, and I just told myself, well, you know, that's secondary to what they decided it was important to them and to their lives, and it was unique, and I just thought I'd mention that, and it tells you the type of young men that we had in our team, on our team in the program. As far as individual awards, this young man came in and helped us this year as a 10th grader. A lot of people were unfamiliar with him, didn't know that he'd be to step in and help from the previous year because we had some graduation from the previous year that really left us void in certain positions, and this young man stepped in, and I had all along in the back of my head that he would be to step in and contribute and help us, and he did that as a 10th grader. He selected the all-area team throughout the course of the season, and he won the rebound award, and he has a bright future and better days ahead of him, and as that was. The next individual award is an award that made it easy for the coaches. We would be preparing a game plan scouting report to go watch an opponent play, and we'd see the best player on the other team. And we really didn't have to think or plan out a defensive game plan to try to stop the best player on the other team. We just said, well, that's Tex's job. Tex won the same award last year. He also won the Steel Award this year, and that's Tex Martin, Mr. Defensive Award and Steel Award. year he has so many awards on his plaque that, it takes a long time to read over them, and it's this way again this year, and it'll be this way again next year. He's a player that sometimes during the course of the game, course of the season, we just say, Kyle, we're going to jump on your back and win this one for us. And I remember when he was in the 9th grade, in a Christmas tournament, we were playing Valley Ed, and he was shooting 2 free throws, and he missed them both, and we were behind 1 point, and we lost that ball game. And I said, don't worry about it, big man. You're going to win a bunch of them before it's over with. And sure enough, as time to this year, he won some at the buzzer and made some free throws to win it. He was the team's most valuable player. He was selected to the all-area team, all-DeKalb County team, Sand Mountain Reporter team, Times Journal team, Super 5 on Sand Mountain. He's also the most valuable offensive player for our team, and we present this award to Todd Harper. The next 2 awards, I'm going to do a little different. I want to recognize 2 of our young men, and I'll have them come up at the same time. Before I do that, I want to speak a minute about both of them. We have 2 seniors on the basketball team, and as Coach Garman mentioned, his class when he came in was a 10th grade class, which are seniors this year. Well, when I came in, the senior class was 7th graders. These 2 young men meant a lot to our basketball program, meant a lot.